I'm back with a video on customer centricity. I'm also back with a bit of inspiration from Amazon. But why this video? Currently, I see many companies getting excited about new flashy technologies like AI, blockchain, VR, AR, robotics, and the list goes on. But in the rush to adopt new technologies, companies sometimes forget to ask the most important question. What problem does this solve for our customers? Technology for the sake of technology can lead to solutions looking for problems rather than the other way around. Steve Jobs famously stated, "You got to start with the customer experience and work backwards to the technology, not the other way around." And one company that does this really well is Amazon, and their mission is still to be the Earth's most customer-centric company. Amazon's work backwards process is a key part of their innovation philosophy. When Amazon innovates, they start with the customer and their needs, and then they work backwards to the technology. In an earlier video, I talked about how the process begins by drafting a press release for the proposed product or service. The press release is written like the product has already been launched. It's focused on the customer and it explains how the new product will solve a problem they have. And anyone reading this press release should understand why this product is relevant to customers. But wait, there is more. Before the press release exercise, Amazon has 5 working backward questions that any team can use to qualify an idea. These questions help determine whether a new product or service is worth their time. And the 5 questions are: who is the customer? What is the customer problem or opportunity? What's the big win for the customer? How do we know what customers want or need? And what does the customer experience look like? Now, let me elaborate on each question using the Kindle as an example. Who is the customer? First, the Amazon team would figure out their target audience. For a new feature on the Kindle, they would be looking at regular Kindle users who love reading and buying ebooks. What is the customer problem or opportunity? Next, the Amazon team pinpoints the challenge that customers are facing, or see if there's an opportunity to improve the user experience. For instance, Kindle users might want a simpler way to highlight text and jot down notes. What's the big win for the customer? Here, they outline the primary benefit for the customer. Now, in this Kindle scenario, they are making reading more engaging and allowing users to interact with the text like they would with a physical book. Now, for some, that's a big win. How do we know what customers want or need? Amazon utilizes multiple strategies to understand customer needs. To understand Kindle users, they conduct surveys, interviews, and review feedback. They also run tests to try out new features and gauge customer response. What does the customer experience look like? Finally, the Amazon team map the customer's journey to get the full picture on how Kindle users will discover, use, and benefit from the new feature. So what? The big idea here is to make sure that new stuff is designed from the viewpoint of the customer and that it meets a real need or want. Jeff Bezos once said, "We see our customers as invited guests to a party, and we are the hosts. It's our job every day to make every important aspect of the customer experience a little bit better." It's all part of Amazon's mantra of obsessing over customers instead of just focusing on outdoing competition. And maybe, just maybe, that approach could help you too. My name is Tomas, and until next time, make things better and make better things. Boom!